Hi, welcome to Yoga with Lindsay. Let's get started. Laying down on our stomachs, we can use our forearms underneath us like a pillow. The legs can extend long behind us. Maybe our neck is neutral or we've got one ear on the ground. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Just finding that breath in and out. Our legs relaxing, muscle to bone. We acknowledge anything that might be coming up for us in this moment. Knowing that yoga isn't a place to run from ourselves, but rather a place to come back to ourselves. And if we've got one ear on the mat, let's pick up our head, place the opposite ear down so our neck can even out. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Breathing, let's give ourselves an opportunity to set the intention for this practice. Noticing as we lay here what we may have been carrying, giving ourselves the opportunity to lay it down. Let's take about 3 more breaths right here. Sliding our hands underneath the shoulders, bringing our chin to the mat. We'll take an exhale and then press ourselves up to a tabletop on hands and knees. As we come into this table, we can take any movement that feels natural to us. Maybe rocking the hips from side to side or taking a couple rounds of cat and cow, circling our head on the shoulders. And slowly we'll open the knees and send the hips back onto the heels, finding child's pose. Knowing that we've cleared this time in our schedule, we've set the intention Now let's surrender to this experience. Let's allow any emotions that need to be released to come. And if our mind starts to wander, let's bring it back to this place of focus, this opportunity to connect with ourselves. We'll take another couple rounds of breath right here. Keeping the hips back onto the heels with an inhale, walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Take the hands as far over as you can, maybe even placing the left palm onto the back of the right. Dropping that left shoulder down, we feel the whole side expand. Breathing into our lungs. The rib cage opens. Yeah, and all those intercostals, the muscles in between our ribs, tingling as they stretch. 3 more rounds. Taking an exhale, we'll walk the hands back through center and then over to the left as we're ready. Maybe the hands stay apart. Maybe one hand comes to the back of the other, mirroring what we did on the first side. We breathe. Inhale, let's walk the hands back to center. Exhale, sigh it out, returning to our neutral child's pose. And with an inhale, go ahead and lift the hips, taking our time. We'll swing the legs around, coming to have a seat. Legs straight out in front, heels to the top edge of the mat. Take our left hand and place it onto the ground next to our hip, or maybe bring a block underneath that hand if the floor feels a little too far away. Inhale, the right arm lifts overhead. With an exhale, we'll take a side bend. We can bend that left elbow to allow the body into a deeper stretch, or maybe slide the hand out on the mat. Keeping the right sits bone to the earth. So we're growing long rather than just kind of like lifting and transferring our weight. With an inhale, we'll come back up through center. Exhale, lower the right hand. Change sides. If you used a block on one side, we'll bring it to the opposite side. Placing the right hand down, inhale, left arm lifts overhead. Exhale, let's take that side bend. As we inhale, we'll rise up through center, reach the arms overhead to the sky. Now exhale, fold, hinge from the hips, hands to feet, catching hold of whatever is available. Maybe that's our feet or our ankles, calf muscles. Breathing. Let it out. Couple more rounds. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll rise on up to seated. Exhale, let those hands drop to our sides. Open the right leg out to a 45-degree angle and grab hold of your block. If you don't have a block available, maybe a pillow or a blanket in its place. Right leg is extended at a 45-degree angle. We'll bend the left knee and place the foot against the inner thigh. Taking the block center of the mat, exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, letting your forehead rest on that block. We'll be here for a couple of moments as we find stillness. Try to breathe and release any tension we might be gripping in that thigh or hip area. In these longer holds, it might be tempting to let our mind wander or drift. Instead, let's bring it back to where we're at. In this moment on our mat, taking care of ourselves. We breathe. Just a few more rounds of breath. If you'd like to go deeper, you can adjust the height of the block or even remove it altogether. With an inhale, we'll start to walk ourselves up to a seat. Exhale, slowly switching out the legs. So the left leg is extended, right foot to the inner thigh, replacing the block where it goes. We breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Let the head be supported and breathe. Halfway there, stay with the breath. As we inhale, let's begin to walk ourselves back up, taking our time. And then slowly open the legs into a wide straddle. Let's lift the hips and sit on our block or our bolster. So with that elevation, right, the heels are down, we feel the weight of gravity helping us. We'll walk our fingertips forward and hinge into that wide forward fold. Breathe here. Five more breaths right here. As we inhale, we'll start to walk ourselves up to a seat. Let's bring our hands to the outsides of the thighs and guide the heels together. Good. Shake out those legs. Then go ahead and bend the knees, placing the feet on the ground. Make sure there's plenty of room behind you. With an exhale, let's lower all the way to our back. We'll take our time, no rush, no hurry. Once we've made it to our back, head to the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Feel the shoulders drop down. Some of us have been wearing our shoulders like a pair of earrings for probably a while now. So let's let our neck relax, rocking our head in a gentle no from side to side. The next time the head comes over to the right, go ahead and keep it there. Then take the left arm, extend it out to the side, reaching through that left arm all the way to the fingertips. So the head is falling to the right, the arm is reaching the opposite direction. We breathe into the side of the neck, the jaw. Inhale, let's bring our chin back to center, relax the left arm. Exhale, take that slow no rock from side to side a couple times. Then eventually let the head fall all the way over to the left. We'll mirror that neck stretch on the opposite side. Head falling to the left, right arm reaches, extends, breathe. Beautiful. With an inhale, let's bring the chin back to center. Relax that right hand to the side. Again, we rock the head slowly from side to side. And then take an inhale, pick up the right ankle, cross it over the left thigh. Flexing through the right foot. Open the arms out to a wide T. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the left knee and the sole of the right foot towards the outside of the mat, so over towards the left. The sole of the foot and the outside of the knee can touch the ground or maybe come to a block. The more we press that knee towards the ceiling, the more intense we're going to feel that in the hip. The more the bottom knee kind of pulls up towards the extended arm, the more we'll feel the twist. With an inhale, let's go ahead and bring our legs back up to center. Exhale, uncross the right ankle from the left thigh. And take an inhale, pick up the left ankle, cross it over top of the right. Flex the foot. And then begin to lower, taking that twist with the hip stretch the opposite direction. As we inhale, let's go ahead and bring the legs back up to center. Uncross the left ankle from the right thigh, placing the foot to the floor. And just start to windshield wiper the knees side to side. We can take our feet a little wider on the mat and let the knees fall in towards the center. Arms out to a wide T, rocking it out. Even out through both sides. Let's come to center. And place one hand to our heart, the other to the low belly, opening the knees wide in opposite directions, soles of the feet coming together to touch. Let's breathe right here, giving ourselves a few moments of stillness to receive the benefits of this practice. You're welcome to stay put right here with the soles of the feet together. If we'd like to straighten the legs out or make any other adjustments so that we're comfortable, let's do that now. And settling in, we'll give ourselves these last few moments to receive all the benefits of the work that we've done. An opportunity to sit with ourselves. Gratitude for this time we've spent together on the mat. So stay here as long as you'd like. This space is yours. Until we meet again. Namaste.